We don't plan it this way, but sometimes there just happens to be a lot of former sports stars of tomorrow from one school. We might as well call this segment the Ohio State Spotlight, because in this NFL draft, there are quite a few Buckeyes who we featured on the show. Wide receiver Emeka Egbuka has a good chance to be a first-rounder. Egbuka led the Buckeyes with 81 catches last season, and he was second on the team in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. We met him back in 2020 when he was a bit of a local celebrity in the small town of Steilacoom, Washington.
Yeah, especially since it's a small town, I do get a couple people stopping me and talking about me and just congratulating me, and that's what I like about it. Everyone here is so nice and stuff like that, and I'm happy to take a second out of my day and talk to them.
He won the state's Gatorade Player of the Year in his junior season when he was making plays on offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah, that was really big for me. It was always something I was chasing, and there's been a lot of guys, especially from this area, that have gone on and done great things, who have won that award. So, I mean, it's just another step in my journey, but I'm happy to have crossed that off my bucket list.
He can do everything, whether it's offense, defense, special teams. His ball skills are the best I've ever seen in person, but his ability just to make plays and create when something doesn't seem to be there is pretty special.
Emeka has always had big goals, and he even said as much when he got to meet one of the best players in NFL history.
I want to make my mark on the game of football. I want to be known as the best player to ever play this game. I actually had a chance to meet Jerry Rice, considered one of the greatest players of all time. I saw him at the opening camp, and when I saw him, I told him that I was going to be better than him. But, I meant it, and I have every intention of doing so.
While it's widely assumed that Boise State's Ashton Jeanty will be the first running back selected in this draft, Ohio State's Travion Henderson has a chance to be the next one. He was a top-ranked running back in the 2021 high school class when he played at Hopewell High School in Virginia. His senior season at Hopewell was canceled due to COVID, but during the previous 3 years, Henderson was known as a back who was always capable of an explosive play.
I'm not even sure how to explain it for real. Basically, as long as I get past the first level, I'm straight. I'm straight from there. I can always make the second level man miss.
His abilities to take the ball to the house every time he touched it, his aggressiveness. He doesn't shy away from contact at all, and the kid just loves football, and you can tell.
Trey's so special because he's the hardest working kid I coached. I've been here 12 years, and he one of the hardest working. 7 o'clock in the morning, he running the hills. You don't see kids like that no more.
I'm very comfortable of using my platform to inspire others, because I feel like if I don't, I just feel ashamed of myself not speaking on situations that's happening in the world. Just want to show the younger ones you can make it out of Hopewell, because some think it's impossible to make it out of Hopewell. I want to show them that you can make it out of Hopewell. It doesn't have to be football. You can be in anything you want to be, as long as you put your mind to it.
I think he will have a great future at Ohio State. As long as he stays healthy, we will see him on Sundays. That's the only thing that can stop him, because he's a great kid. He's not going to get mixed up in the wrong crowd. He's not going to do any of that.
His future is as bright as he wants it to be, and with his work ethic and his desire and his skill set, I think there's no question he can be a superstar on the next level, and definitely beyond that.
Sticking with the Buckeyes, defensive lineman JT Tuimoloau has looked like an NFL prospect for a while now. In fact, when we met him in 2020, he was working out in the same gym as some players from the Seattle Seahawks. And a few of them, like Bobby Wagner, were surprised to learn he was still in high school.
It's actually funny. Bobby didn't know I was a high schooler until I told him. He had to ask Tracy to make sure I was telling the truth. But yeah, since I've been working, they've been keeping up with me. They're always just telling me to keep my head down and just stay open to learning more.
JT won 2 state championships at Eastside Catholic in the Seattle area, and he even averaged double figures for the Crusaders basketball team. And now he looks primed to make an impact in the NFL.
Work ethic, because that's what's key. He grew up in this program. He understands the guys that have came before him. He understands what it takes, and and you complement the natural ability with that type of work ethic, and you're going to have a very, very special player. And some of those special players end up playing on Sundays.